that you're smiling while doing it. Why do you like that so much?
I don't know.
Like you feel
It's
like
a power trip. I control everything now.
Are you counting down the orgy? What are you doing?
So, guys, I know everybody's gonna be like, dang man, we just got a new episode Friday. Why are we getting another one so soon? It's called a bonus.
Really, dude. My bad. I was keep saying something and now I'm over here. Alright.
It's a bonus episode, guys. So we told y'all we go with us creating more content and with us hitting 1K. For one, we had to do a special episode for hitting that number. Crazy enough, we was hoping you guys would wait till Friday. I mean, it was a stupid thought, but I was like, man, maybe they'll wait till Friday and we'll have something to celebrate with the new episode dropping. But nah, man, we hit the 1,000 mark like Wednesday night or something like that. So we privately celebrated. So we're gonna celebrate with y'all on there. We had to do a bonus for the 1,000. I know I asked this before, but how y'all feeling, man? 1,000 downloads.
Yo, like actually feels like we can stop working sometime soon. So
yeah,
I don't know. Turn my headphones up.
This nigga doesn't have headphones. But all right.
I got shot 9 times in my ear.
I ain't gonna front, man. Like, when we first started, I had doubts myself. I was like, man, maybe this would just be another hobby podcast. We don't have, like,
excuse me.
We might not have it together, but y'all have really grown with us. Like,
Well, I have to ask the question, like, which first time start? Because you, like, did 3 iterations of this podcast now?
No. We just did 2. The first podcast was something totally different. That one was more along the lines of, like,
are you saying that this is the 3rd chapter because there's only 2?
Yeah, so
oh shit.
the first was the culture.
I'm not.
What was the counterculture or something like that?
No, the first one was the Culture Gallery podcast. Yeah. But that wasn't
I played the elevator music the entire time. It was like, welcome back to the Love Hour.
I mean, the one that wasn't anything remotely close to what we was doing. Yeah, I mean, grandmas need love too, man. And let's not pretend like y'all don't be on Instagram watching like 60-year-olds twerk. Let's quit playing.
I don't, bro. Like, that's a fetish for you.
Fucking dental damn like fall out mid twerk. Good.
Oh wow.
So yeah, we started this podcast as. You're right, it did evolve 3 times. It was the Culture Gallery podcast, which was totally something different because there were so many rules with that podcast, and I kept breaking the cardinal rules. The only thing you couldn't say was bitch, and I said bitch a lot, not as a derogatory word towards women, but I just said
a general saying.
Yeah, it's like a descriptive word. Like, bitch is a great word. Like, it just is what it is.
But like, do you subscribe to the idea that any woman that you don't know is like
that bitch over there?
You know what I mean? Like that whole, like, you know?
Nah, because
I mean in your younger years, I'm not saying like now we all 30 plus, but at a certain point.
No, I'm a street boy, we call them ratchets.
That's too much energy to say that, you know?
I don't know, man. Like, I'll be honest. I've never been the person that been played out that was like trying to holler at a chick in public. It was like, she said no. Fuck you too, then, bitch. I had never been that guy. But I've also been like really, like, not every nigga was like hyper aggressive growing up. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Let's just start a word. Let's just start a word counter. Like, Christian, put it right here where I'm pointing at, right there. The N-word counter. But like, let's keep it a full bean. When I was growing up, bro, I was shy, dog.
You were?
I would get nervous talking to women, bro.
So you like Poindexter of Vidalia?
Nah, I wouldn't even say that, bro. It's like I had unrealistic expectations because I watched so much porn. It was like, I said, hey, why is she not sucking my dick right there?
Wait.
No, we gotta be honest, bro. When we was kids and we watched porn, it made our interactions with women so awkward because it was like, yo, niggas be just delivering pizza and getting their meat slobbed on and
That's not a real thing.
I ain't gonna hold you. Every time I look on the news, there's another teacher sleeping with a student. Man, what these teachers was? Even some of them be fine as hell. Like, what it was?
They all fine.
When we was growing up,
not all of them.
We had one fine like chick that worked in my school. It was the secretary of the office, man.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't remember her name. I remember she was a bad little red bone chick, bro. Oh my god. But anyway, all right, next Johnson.
No, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie. There was one teacher. That was 6th grade.
A podcast exclusive.
No. She didn't rape me. It wasn't her. But
okay.
You got that pause like you was like remembering, like reminiscing.
nah, I definitely did, bro. Because she used to wear these knee-high boots, and like her stockings were see-through, so it was like.
Oh, you was going through puberty and like.
Yeah, like no, bro.
You know it's a wild time when she's had stockings on and shit.
It's a wild time when like stockings get you right. So like no, you get to go up and do like a project
Like,
in front of
did you
us.
see Miss O'Neill's stockings today, bro?
Bro, look, and then the stockings start to rip. I'm like, oh my god,
You know, she's so thick.
bro. Niggas did not know what to do at 11, 12 years old, man.
Nah, man. I mean, we all had unrealistic expectations of our interactions with women.
Oh, it's not like you was just addicted to porn, my guy. I'm just saying. Like,
I mean, what teenager in our group was it?
Did y'all used to look at the Jet magazines with the with the
Beauty of the Week?
The Beauty of the Week?
Of course.
I used to beat my dick to death. I was like 11 years old, horny as shit.
It's the one page in the magazine that's stuck together. Whole family mad as hell. Like, yo, what's going on with this person? I don't know.
and with that, we cannot monetize this episode. All right.
I mean, we can't. We didn't say anything bad. Last episode was just the R word story. I mean, 2 episodes ago. Think about deleting that episode, but then it would affect 1,000, and I'm not. We're not celebrating. But guys, we have a bit of a staffing announcement to make.
No, for sure.
So this last episode, we did not expect the reception to it and the feedback to it that we have gotten from our Chicago brethren, Mitch Hayes. Man, shout out to Mitch. He couldn't be with us for this particular episode. He's a working musician, so outside of the podcasting piece, he's a musician too.
Yeah,
Damn,
he gets paid too.
Yeah, he's getting the money, man.
Shout
Mitch,
out my boy.
Mitch get to the money, man. That's my dog. And after a really great conversation, man, we looked at some of the results and stuff, and Mitch is actually going to be a permanent member of the podcast. So Mitch is going to be a permanent fixture of the podcast with us moving forward, man. So we're looking forward to having him on these episodes, man, with us.
Yeah.
Giving us some insight from like the music industry, the scene, and things that he's like actually out there living. And I mean, it's dope. And then we kind of got this Louisiana versus Chicago vibe going too, because I mean, it's me and Brandon who are Louisianians.
That nigga don't count. He all camera.
Yeah, you know, I mean, shit, if we ever get into a conversation like we did before, I'm most definitely gonna hit the point. Like, hey, yo, get in, jump in.
Because you were losing. You're losing horribly. Even your own teammates said, like, bro, you're pushing the point that isn't winning.
I told him he's going down a rabbit hole. I was like, bro, going down a rabbit hole.
I got mad as hell because I was like, I didn't even know how to transition. I was like, when the New Orleans niggas say bomber clock, next time.
It's like, that doesn't even coincide, bro.
Nah, man, but I'm glad for the additional insight, man. It brings a fun, energetic vibe to the podcast, and we want to keep things fun and light for you guys. Life is heavy enough. We don't want you guys to listen to us and have to hear the doom and gloom and shit like that. So we're going to keep it live. We're going to keep it fun for you guys. We're looking forward to dropping a lot more content with Mitch. So be on the lookout for that, man.
Yeah.
New episodes dropping every other Friday.
Another one.
Yes, another one.
And please be sure to drink more.
Yes. Speaking of that, guys, make sure you holler at our sponsor. Holler at our sponsor. They sponsor the episodes. They provide us with the wine that you guys see us drinking. Go to oldorleans.com. Oldorleans.com. And when you're checking out, guys, put in our ambassador code to get a 10% discount. It is AGHY10. AGHY10, and you get 10% at checkout. Make sure you guys rock with the folks over at Old Orleans.
Appreciate y'all.
So, staffing changes. How y'all feel?
No, but sidebar, I know B got a different position to take on the ambassadorship that we have. You know?
All right, so the next topic on the
Don't fuck this up for us, Bray.
All right, so self-care. That's actually the next topic, self-care. So I want to say, like, you know, I got back in the gym for the first time this week. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't gone since the Omicron or whatever COVID variant Jumped off July of last year. And so it's like my first week back in, get it in. So that's a part of self-care. Get out there, get your exercise on, man.
No, for sure.
So yeah.
Get your diet in too. So the hardest thing for niggas who be working out, niggas still be eating the same way. So get your diet in.
Yeah, getting healthy starts with your eating habits and stuff. So I'm a proponent of the keto diet, or you can just do just a straight low carb, diet if you don't want to go full keto and stuff.
Yeah.
We've one of my homies, shout out Jab. My boy done lost like over 100-something pounds.
130 pounds.
There you go.
So we just started, bro.
So, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, so shout out, like, it works, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You do a keto lifestyle, intermittent fasting. But most importantly though, is like getting to the gym and working out and stuff. That's the one piece that I was missing personally, was getting back into the gym and working out. So I'm addressing that now. And so like, yeah,
Me and you in reverse order. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I fucking fuck the gym up in the morning and shit. You get to the 600-700 calories, being that deficiency. I eat a good breakfast, good lunch, good dinner. But I'm one of those people that fail with it, man. I need something sweet. I need something sweet.
God damn, that nigga sound like you talking about pussy.
Bro, hey,
sweet.
Hey, don't count, bro. I had a healthy breakfast, fire lunch, fire dinner last night. Little cauliflower pizza, lean cuisine and shit. That's my guilty pleasure. I love it.
processed foods, my guy.
No. It still kept me within my caloric deficit. But then I was sitting on the couch and I was like, fuck it, let me order this brownie off of DoorDash.
Wow. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna take a quick sidebar. These lights are looking amazing.
No, yeah. Shout out to what brand is this?
This is Newer, Neewer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys for giving us an extra pair of lights. We appreciate it. Buy one, get one free.
Hey, shout out to Big Lots for giving me a 4-for-1 deal for patio tables.
Hey, what? Y'all, I think that's a part of like being black. You know how they was talking about black magic and shit like that?
Yeah.
Boy Joey and all that shit.
No.
We always find a way to get some free shit. We got an extra pair of free lights. Walmart gave me a free $300 bike. We gonna talk about how we got it. I didn't steal it. They just dropped it off in
That
my
shit
house.
fell off the truck.
But
the delivery man dropped it off.
yeah.
Shout out to him.
So yeah, I don't know. Let's just talk about sometimes like you have lazy employees. So like I bought one patio table and I ended up with 4. Because nobody opened the box. I ain't opened the box until a couple days later. So it's like, oh well, I guess
It is
a few
what it
days.
is.
Yeah,
for real.
GG's.
But shit, back to the self-care piece, man.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things to do, like from a long day, a little wind down and shit, is actually having a glass of wine now. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like when I was in my 20s, smoke a little J, get a little hard liquor, depending on how I feel that day. That used to be the way to relax, but now it's like it's not even worth it getting up the next day. I just kind of want to die. Like, oh shit, the smell of whiskey now, I feel hungover from that bullshit. So get a nice glass of red wine to kind of relax. Nigga, massage. That's two of my favorite things. Glass of red wine and getting a massage.
Red wine, yeah. White wine. I've been more on white recently. Like red is, red is there, but like, if you want to like chill out, get your Riesling, get your Auslese, you know what I'm saying, or Sauvignon Blanc, whatever your vice is. Make sure you go to Orleans to got that too. But I mean, shit, skincare. Niggas gotta have a skincare routine. Like one thing we don't do, we do not wash, we do not cleanse, we do not moisturize.
Drop a brand. A brand. Who do you use for your self-care, for your
I use Bevel
routine? Bevel, same thing for me too.
Dermatologist or Clinique for men.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but doing a cleanser and actually doing a scrub too on top of that, make sure you get all the dead skin off you.
Yeah, I saw with an exfoliator.
For sure. Make sure you get your nails done too. There's nothing feminine about getting your nails done, all right? No one wants to see you with dirty fingers or long fingernails. It's disgusting. And people don't take you seriously because they look at your hands.
Yep. So, it seems to be I don't even want to say it's trendy anymore because it's been around for quite some time now, but people actually, like dudes actually get like polishing designs on their nails.
Negative.
So, what are y'all thoughts on that?
No, a clear, if you do like a clear
coat,
because that helps your cuticles, right?
It does help your cuticles and it does keep keep it lasting a little bit longer. I'm not really with that. You can just buff mine. I don't really want you to be putting gel on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be in the car with my lady and be like, yo, what gel did you get? No, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's too far.
But the ladies call them dick grabbers. You don't want to have your
negative.
clip pinches. You know?
Shit, it actually hurts.
Look, I was talking to a friend and she was like, she was about to go get her nails done. Then she was going to the gym, and I was like, ain't that the opposite? What it's supposed to go? She's like, oh, I get gel nail polish. I was like, okay.
I mean, it keeps it intact, so you know, it's
So, yeah.
no issue for them. But
Hey, ladies, respond to that on Instagram. We'll put a poll out there. How do y'all feel about men getting their nails done?
Not polished, bro.
No polished. I want to know. I want to know. Because I know it's taboo within our community, but I do know a lot of dudes.
I mean, look,
polls, real quick, and we'll come right back to self-care. What was the results on that poll that you had Harold's versus Blue Store versus Southern Classic?
Oh, it was a tie for Blue Store and Southern Classic. Harold's came to last.
Ah, okay.
We'll
We're going to self-care now.
what does that matter?
Niggas know what you get the best food from is in the South. I did want to. We gonna jump right back into self-care. Before I say this, this is one thing. This is one of the points that got lost in it, right? I feel like with you city niggas, right? You city niggas. In my Gilly voice, you city niggas. We just wear drawers in public. But I feel like with the city folks and the country people conversations, I feel like city people are country people who forgot that there's country people.
Wait.
I'll explain.
What kind of paradox are you running here?
This nigga's like Matrix number 4, the bad version.
This is the only thing I'm gonna bring back up about it, and we're gonna move right back into.
No, we're gonna talk about this shit.
So I feel like city people are country people who forgot that they were country people because city people, particularly black people, didn't move into major cities until the Great Migration. That's when all the niggas moved from being in the South, because the South is still the most heavily populated black demographic in the U.S.
Due to
slavery and niggas not being able to move and upward mobility and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like when it comes to like our family ties and shit, like I guarantee you, there's probably somewhere you and I are cousins because of your family tree and your family roots and ancestry too.
What's up, cousin?
Yeah, cousin. Your country ass.
Fuck y'all. I'm gonna be around the porch. Y'all niggas gonna be out there hunting deer.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit, you can enjoy it though. You can
But you know what? Like, I'm not gonna take anything away from that. The Great Migration did happen, and that did bring a lot of people from the South up north. But, do you consider West Indians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans included in that when we're talking about black people?
I mean,
because they didn't migrate from the South.
Right, their migration came more or less from
what you talking about, bro? Calm down.
I mean,
they don't have nothing.
Their migration.
Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory. Puerto Rico.
What the fuck is he talking? What you talking?
No, he said West Indies. He didn't say.
I said West Indians, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans.
There you go.
But what does that have to do with what I just said?
I was just saying geographically. Puerto Rico is
we talking about black Americans, right?
In the South.
But that's not the South.
I feel like
South of the U.S.
I mean, I feel like they migrated.
So it can technically fit, like geographic wise. You say, Puerto Rico is the South.
Okay, so
if you really think about it though, like their culture is more related to the culture of people of the South, though, right?
Who?
Like the West Indians, the Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, any person that comes from like the southern part of the I guess North America, you would say.
No, nigga, you talking about the Caribbean islands. Y'all niggas
right.
Don't want y'all
right, you talking about
I literally said I don't know about that one, but
think about it, right? Like a lot of those people migrated, right? And they came into port cities. They didn't just fly over this bitch. Like they came into like port cities. And most of your port cities are gonna be in the Gulf. Like you got that entire peninsula, like you got Florida.
Some did. So like a lot of the Dominicans, they came to mainly 2 places: New York and the tri-state area like New Jersey, and to Florida. But they kept going. Only ones who didn't go were the Cubans. They stayed in Miami, and partially some of them went to like,
LA or something.
No, it's not many Cubans out there. There's a lot of Cubans in Florida. And also like DC, Philly, New York, you know what I mean? So they really just migrated to the East Coast. It didn't really stop,
But I think
that's
like end product though. Like when I say the migration, I'm talking about like around the time of the Great Migration,
like 40s, 50s.
Right, when you had all those people moving, you had a lot of people that, of course, went to Chicago, went to New York, went to Detroit, and all of those places.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure, just like they had a lot of people that went there, they had a ton of people that made their settlements in the South.
What you mean?
Like a lot of those people, like when they came into those port cities, right? Because I mean, if you're coming across a boat, shit, that boat ain't gonna take you from the Caribbean islands to Chicago. Your ass gonna hit one of them coastal areas.
No, I'm not taking it away from you. I'm just saying they didn't stay there.
No, that's what I know. I'm saying, I feel like a decent amount of them stayed though, because I mean,
no, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Nah, pretty sure.
Yeah, because I mean, you got a lot of Dominicans and stuff.
We know they do not. It's, okay, look, this is what I'm saying.
Jamaicans, like in Toronto.
There's a ton of Jamaicans in Toronto.
Okay, look. Yes, I'm not taking it away from you.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is the majority of them did not stay in the South.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Nobody's.
I give you that. But I'm talking about the city folks, like, right? The city folks. A lot of city folks didn't come just from that though.
Like,
a lot of them folks came from the South. You can
it's
argue
a lot of black folks who don't know shit about their Southern roots.
True.
That are like in like Chicago, Detroit, you know.
And that's the issue
So,
of
I have a
poverty.
question. Have any of you guys ever tried to do like the ancestry or the it was an African one they had too. They could.
I ain't trust that one.
It's the one at the African American Museum too. They do that shit like on site, like they swab you, showing, oh y'all niggas taking.
Oh, for real?
No, for sure.
DC, I gotta go.
Yeah, it's African
You going to the African American Museum?
I was able to find my great I saw my grandfather's name in the census there. Shit was crazy.
Wait, you lying?
I saw my grandfather's name. I got a picture of it in my phone.
Bro, that's crazy.
I was able to see his mom's mom, and they old as fuck. Like, they ain't even alive no more. Them niggas is dead.
Yeah.
I mean, he said like,
I got it. Yeah.
it's sarcophagus.
But it was dope seeing that shit. But I feel like I don't know, man. We don't
right though. You are right. You are right about that topic you brought up. Like we do forget that. Like I can't say like on the west side, them niggas. I shouldn't say it because my pops from over there. But
in the country, he went to Southern.
He not country. Nah, he not country.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Your father probably knew my grandfather on some shit.
How? What you mean?
How
is he drawing these conclusions?
No, your father played baseball for Southern. My grandfather played baseball for Southern too.
My dad ain't that old, nigga.
Dog, you know, like alumni groups and all of that shit, like them niggas talk. Like you play, just like with Brandon being in the band. Brandon know niggas in the band, like not from today, but like from like the time I was auditioning.
What you trying to say about Brandon?
I don't know. I'm trying to see where you're going with this.
I'm saying, you know a lot of niggas from the band. When you was marching. No, man. You marched in 99, right?
99 to 2002.
Right, but you know people who marched way after you too, though, right? Like it's in passing and shit. Same thing. Like with baseball and Southern, it's a fraternity, nigga. Them niggas like play ball for real, for real.
No, I got you.
Yeah. Damn, nigga, you make it seem like it's gonna be offensive.
I don't know. You never know where you going with some stuff, bro. You a wild card.
Nigga say you don't know nobody who play baseball now.
Fuck that shit.
You a wild card.
Get back into the topics, nigga.
All right. Anything else on self-care, fellas?
Yeah, man. And beat your meat every No, real spill is good for your prostate. It is good for your prostate. Ejaculating on the daily.
Yo, think about it as like kids. They're like, you beat your meat. Like, no, don't be my meat. As a grown man, like, what you gonna do next?
I don't need you. Shit ain't gonna come over and do nothing to you, man. Get that dick.
That's how we find out if we making good and bad decisions on the regular too.
Spitting on shit. Get that.
Yo, that's the best way to understand if you're making a good or bad decision too. It's like, should I spend this money? Let me go jerk off first.
You know what I'm saying? You can save about $200.
So ladies, if you ever want your man to make a smart decision, either give him some or tell him to go jerk off, and if he's still thinking about doing it, it's probably a good decision. And he was like, what the fuck was I thinking? He got that post-nut clarity. Like, post-nut clarity is for everything,
I thought I was the only one.
Everything. And you be sitting there jerking off, and then once you finish, like, yo, why did I eat that brownie? What was the point?
No, but like really, like I was really considering texting her.
It's like yeah, like
Uh-huh.
it's like you know what?
You know what I'm saying? Like I was really considering texting her, and now I don't want nothing to do with that bitch.
So you got during jerking off, you was like, you know what? Yeah, I should sell that Dogecoin. I should.
What's the next one, man?
All right. Next up, what's your favorite album? Y'all didn't specify. It was like rap, hip hop.
Like right now.
It's right now. It's right now.
All right. So overall, so it doesn't matter the genre.
Okay. You can go first, man.
Right now, favorite album. Shit.
I hate that.
It don't have to be a new album, just your favorite album. Like, you know, because I
of all time?
Yeah.
Ah, shit, Illmatic.
Okay. Illmatic, Nas.
That's crazy. Well, damn, I can't say favorite. Damn, I don't know. Favorite album, like every genre. I can't give one. I can't give one.
So your favorite album of the
So I
past
guess
6
we
months and then favorite one of all time.
I guess, no, you should do like your favorite album by genre. And so that'll be like some of your favorite like rap album.
X and Y by Coldplay. One of the best.
That's
one of the
pop
best albums.
or rock.
That's pop.
That's alternative. It's alternative rock / pop.
Okay.
I
still got to stick with Illmatic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Illmatic is probably one of the greatest albums of all time, but it is also low-hanging fruit. It's easy to say that Illmatic is your favorite.
But Nas is my favorite rapper though. Baby.
Mine too, hands down.
Well, see,
I would say him and AZ. Like him and AZ are like tied to me.
Like the album that I can go listen to anytime and just rock.
Voodoo.
it.
I'll take that back. Voodoo by the
I'm
Angel.
gonna tell you what mine is. It's Nas, but it's Life's Good.
I love Life is Good.
I love that one too. I like that one too.
It was the first like adult rap album that I can remember.
Yeah, like I can like
Godson was one of mine.
You in the judge and they talk about had. No, seriously, had. I was like, yeah.
He was just talking. He was just talking at that point, bro.
Like, he was really just venting. He was like, I can't believe I'm paying for all of this shit right now. You know
So yeah, so that album, like Accident Murderers, there's a lot of people out here now.
Yeah. Yo, there's a lot of niggas who doing stuff on accident.
Yeah.
And out here pretending like they really
About that.
You know what I mean? It's just sometimes you just gotta take it for what it is. But Nas Stay. That song is so undervalued.
Yeah.
Man.
That's good.
But I mean, yeah.
That joke with him and Amy Weinstein. Cherry Wine.
Yeah.
So what was I'll give my favorite album right now, I ain't gonna lie, is that Vince Staples album. Like
I already knew you was gonna say that.
I feel like Vince could real life score like the soundtrack for the newest Grand Theft Auto that's gonna come out. Like this nigga paint pictures with his raps. Like he's like,
That's facts.
if he keeps dropping out consistently great projects like this, we can kind of crown him as the West Coast's Nas. Just like we got Big Crit as the South's Nas. I mean, just from the eloquence of his storytelling, bro. Not on skill
So
like
you just gonna disrespect K-Dot like that? Like he don't be telling stories?
Like,
Nah, Kendrick
is-
is Kendrick though. Kendrick is Kendrick. Like,
yeah, he stands alone, but
right.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I like Vince. I'm not really that versed on like his last few projects, but like I put him up in my top 10.
Yeah, I would put him in my top 10 current. He can't crack that like all time list just yet. But if he keeps putting out projects the way he's putting them out, man, it's I don't even know, man. It's like, you know how certain albums you hear everything but the music and it's like, damn, that was done well. Like even the fucking sequencing of the songs, the transition from like that intro record to where like he talk about somebody getting shot and instead of that being like the hollering and shit, there's like people applauding and laughing.
Okay.
Like it was
No, but that's society. So like I think he has a lot of tropes that he talks about. But I think people like really focus more on like his interviews more than
because he
his music.
dropped gems, bro. He dropped gems.
No, that's facts.
And
He
he's
said
fucking
something.
hilarious.
He said something on that Joe Budden podcast. This was like 2 years ago, and
I love when that nigga called in, bro. That nigga's fucking hilarious.
yo, he is hilarious, but that man is a fool for real. But like they were talking about something about like culture and hip hop culture, and it's everything he says like throws niggas off, like everything. So no, I think he got it, but current project, Dave East, How Did I Get Here?
Mm.
Like in the last 6 months, that's probably one of my. Like I rock with Dave a lot.
I
don't think people really give him enough shine for real.
Nah, Dave East is nice, bro. What's bad for Dave East is that he signed to Mass Appeal. Like being signed to a rapper that's still rapping, I feel like makes it harder for you outside. The only time
he signed to Mass Appeal under publishing.
Right, but Nas is still the person that pushes the button and makes shit go for Dave East.
Bro, Dave is decent.
No, he's nice. He's nice.
No, I mean like money wise too. Like he in.
Now he getting his money from acting because he in the Wu-Tang show and shit like that. But
His mom from New Orleans and his pops from New York, huh?
His mom's family is from New Orleans.
Mm-hmm. Southern ties.
Yeah, I mean, his mom's family from there, but she originally from Queens. His pops is Dominican from New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I could have sworn I saw like a story or something like she was.
Yeah, it was like her family from New Orleans for her parents.
And she came to visit.
Ain't no shock, bro. We all transplants, bro. Well, everybody outside of the South is transplants, bro.
Yeah.
Dave East is a unique artist. Like he's got one of those unique voices, so where he can stand to have a career like a Jada Kiss or I don't want to say Side of Prince because I almost feel like it's disrespectful on both sides. Because Dave East can rap his ass off, and Side doesn't get the respect that he deserves as a rapper.
He's not marketable. That's why. Like
That nigga just raps so fucking well though, man. Like Side,
No, he really
one of
does.
my favorite rappers.
He really does. I feel like him, Black Thought, Mos Def. You know,
They should put out a tape together, just ball.
Wait, what did Mos Def change his name to though?
Yasin Bey.
Yeah.
Black Star's getting ready to drop an album too.
For real?
Yep. It's coming out, I think, in the next coming weeks. It's coming out with the podcast that they do together with Dave Chappelle.
The majority of all Yasin Bey's actual material is not on Apple Music anymore. Like half of his actual albums have been taken off.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, I don't know. If it's like some of that
Artistic shit.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's that, or more so that he was banned from entering the U.S. at a certain point.
But it worked. He's a citizen.
He was banned because of his stance with like Iran and.
And he also had one of them world passports that isn't recognized by a lot of places. So he got stuck in a place that didn't recognize it for it was like 2 years or something.
Right, he was stuck there, and then they wouldn't let him back into the U.S. until he got like that shit handled.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What was y'all's most transformed, like the album that like changed your life? Like I feel like music is a big part of our podcast. Like I mean, all of us love it to a certain extent. Like it's big. But what was the album that really like changed your life?
Nas. I'm not gonna say it was an album. I'm just gonna say like the artist. Like there's certain songs he put out. Second Childhood.
Classic. Rewind.
No, facts. Rewind definitely.
I fucking lost my mind when I first heard that song.
Get Down on Godson. This is the intro track. If y'all ain't heard it, please play that. But I mean, I feel like Nas kind of depicted like my life to a certain extent, but also like it transformed like if I close my eyes and just listen to what he was talking about, like the city, the smell of it, the snow, how people talk, how people feel, the energy that they present was like very specific. So it felt like people that I grew up with, it felt like people that I knew in my neighborhood, like I can actually like turn open, like talk to them. Like so I don't know, like that kind of like changed. Like I was like, okay. And the fact that he dropped out of school in 8th grade, read the Bible, read the Quran, read the Torah, read the Bible twice, studied Malcolm X, studied Victor Hugo Ferreira, Dostoevsky. Like he was a scholar for real, so I felt like that was something that drew me to him.
Yep.
So and like he was talking about the Black Panther ideology, the 10-point program that they were presenting, and he was bringing up stuff that like most people at his age, at like 17, 18 years old, they just weren't doing.
Yeah, and he was undeniably great too. Like to be that good, like your first album, right?
Yeah.
Your first album is Illmatic. Like that is literally not only from a lyrical standpoint, because I feel like people don't give my nigga his flowers the way he deserved it, right? niggas be talking all in the barbershop. Chief Keef ain't this, Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, ain't gonna be starting on Nas, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he got it.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, this nigga is the reason why you have rappers that have multiple producers now. Nobody did that shit. And what's crazy is my nigga aging backwards because he done locked in with Hit Boy.
Hit Boy for the past two.
And that, bro,
The past two.
if you haven't heard Magic yet,
Yeah. I'm sorry him and Kanye couldn't have gotten there in their little pocket and got something done because
I won't even mention that album.
yeah, like that shit was just it was okay. You know what I mean? It wasn't I felt like Kanye was trying to whenever he gets with a particular artist, he tries to morph them. Like when I was listening to the interview between Pusha, he was talking about him in the lab with Pharrell. How they were arguing about, you know, like what tracks to do and what the production should sound like. And people was like, yo, we did it already. We did that. You got that boom bap already. Let's try something new. And Push was like, nah, like I need that. I need something sinister to start off with. So I don't know. I just feel like certain producers mix well with certain artists. You know, like Hit Boy and Big Sean. Like I feel like you can say what you want about Sean. He's talented. He got it. You know what I'm saying?
100%. You can't say Big Sean ain't got it, bro. That nigga rap his ass off.
Because when that nigga Toxic, he out there, he ain't loved by no woman. But when he's in his pocket burning candles and he got intense and shit, he's in love. And Janae's by his side, so you know you gotta take it for what it is.
That's facts, bro.
Okay.
What's the next one, man?
According to Kanye, who don't have the answers?
You ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers.
Sway never got the answers, man. So guys, we're about to jump into a new segment, right? New segment. We're probably gonna do this on more bonus episodes and shit, but
No, for sure.
Brandon's got a set of questions, and we about to see how we have our personal thoughts and feelings toward them. It's black card revoked, except we're taking the multiple choice piece out of it because we just want to give our feedback on this shit. So, what's the first question, my nigga? Oh, my brother, like we're on BET.
Yeah, Kendrick. What do you mean?
Brother.
What might mama tell you before going into any store?
Don't touch
Shit,
nothing.
don't touch nothing.
What else? Don't steal.
Don't ask for nothing. I ain't got no money.
Bruh. I used to hate when my mom would do that shit.
For real, she said it in front of kids who already had shit in their hand. I'm like, why would you do that to me?
Like, and it's like not in the grand scheme of things, bro. Like, you could buy a bag in a day, 4 fucking bags of chips for $1. Mom, you were so broke you couldn't afford $1 worth of chips. Get the fuck out of here. Let's get out of this store because we shouldn't be here. We should not be here. I want the 4 for 25. Y'all remember that shit? When chips was 4 for $1.
Yeah, 4 for 20. Yeah, 25 cent
nuts.
chips. Yeah, they don't have that now. What's the biggest conspiracy theory we won't let die?
Tupac still alive. He died in Atlanta, man.
Yeah.
For me, I hate when niggas be like Tupac is still alive. I also saw somewhere somebody just said Juice WRLD was still alive, and I'm like, bro, niggas love keeping folks alive, bro.
Shout out to bro though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What yours is, bro? Biggest black conspiracy theory that we won't let die.
All right. What does it mean if your ear keeps itching?
Somebody talking about you?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody talking about you. Oh, they owe you money. I can't remember which.
Yo, I have a Martin trivia game as well.
I would fucking lose.
Oh, that's my shit.
So yeah, I might bring that. But this is one from a Martin question. It says Jerome from Martin was a player from
the Himalayas.
Himalayas.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I can get some of that shit, dog. But growing up, Martin was not my favorite show.
What?
And it was Martin, the Jamie Foxx show. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I watched the Jamie Foxx show.
Jamie Foxx show, he used to do the
Yeah, I feel like okay, if you had to let one go between the Jamie Foxx show, Martin,
Fresh Prince.
Living single.
No, that's no. We ain't gonna include that.
Okay.
What's the fourth one? Cause it's Bernie Mac show.
Yeah, Bernie Mac came. I feel like way after those shows.
Yeah.
Half and half.
Nah, it's another one.
Those are
Damn,
like
we not
three.
black.
So right now we're thinking back to the WB network,
Yeah.
which became
Hold on.
CW.
The Marlon, the Wayne
Wayne's
brothers.
Brothers, yeah.
Wayne
Oh,
brothers.
have you thrown it out there?
With colored.
Give me
Yeah,
a high five.
Goof ass.
So, hold on. Give us the 4 shows again. 4 shows again.
So you said Martin,
Yeah. Jimmy Fox show.
Jamie Foxx,
Fresh
Fresh
Prince,
Prince,
Wayne's brothers.
Wayne's Brothers.
Oh, it's
Who's
easy.
gonna go?
Wayne's brothers gotta go.
Martin, that's easy. Martin.
What?
Martin.
What?
Jerome's in the house watching mom. Get the fuck out of here.
What?
That's me punting the Martin show, guys.
Say, bro.
You would keep
You
the
better sit your
Wayne's
father
brothers.
ass down before I make change.
I would keep the Wayne's brothers.
Yo, you know why I ain't gonna take his opinion seriously? This nigga got on joggers with high top Jordans on with ankle socks on. This nigga is
I'm
not
not
looking right, bro.
I'm not just like I'm trying to cut grass. I did have slides on earlier, guys. I just.
But you
I
just got grass in those J's?
No, I wasn't. I'm dressed like I could be cutting grass though.
Oh, okay.
I'm dressed like that. But nah, man. I mean, Martin's show was cultural. It was iconic, bro. But when I watched it, I just didn't laugh as much as I did when I watched the Wayans Brothers. The Wayans Brothers was like super over the top, and they come from a different tree, bro. Like every single person in this motherfucking Wayans family is hilarious.
But some of them was just like goofy.
Yeah.
Like goofy funny.
For a sitcom, that's good. Now, if we talking about stand-up, I mean, Martin got it all day.
No, I mean, out of all 4, I feel like Jamie Foxx show was the best one.
Yeah.
In all honesty.
And it wasn't problematic. You didn't hear anything about Jamie Foxx trying to fuck on none of the ladies and they getting
No, because he was fucking and they was signing NDAs, so.
Yeah, that means they were happy to do it.
Yeah, Jamie was out there doing his thing.
I mean, Martin, like, you know, he was shooting
He
shots
said
at,
Pam.
no, Tisha Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
The one that played Gina. So that's why the last season, like, they didn't film episodes together and all that.
Right.
So, because, like, she had, like, a sexual harassment thing.
Yeah, see how Jamie didn't cause those problems? Or the Wayans brothers either?
Yeah.
Just
That's
saying.
what it is.
So, speaking of Fresh Prince, so what's y'all take on the revised version of
It's gonna get canceled, don't matter. It's gonna get
No,
canceled.
they got picked up for a second season.
After this second season, this is gonna be over with.
So, y'all watched the season, you
I
thought?
liked it, man.
I liked it.
The only thing I didn't like, bro, like, I feel like in between scenes and shit, they was trying to find ways to make Carlton forehead shinier. That nigga looked like a fucking PT Cruiser. Like if a PT Cruiser and the baby could fuck, like if a PT Cruiser and the baby could fucking make a forehead child, it'd just be Carlton.
Yo, here's my beef with the Peacock Network, bro. The Peacock app, whatever, right?
Right.
And I called you about this. Like, you have a paywall, right?
Yeah.
So if I pay for your app, why am I still getting ads? That defeats the purpose of having a paywall.
Fuck you.
No, because they have different subscription levels. So
Yeah, that's 3 different paywalls.
So I'm paying $5 a month. Why do I need to see ads?
five is the next level, bro.
You need to pay 10.
I'm just saying.
Five is you. She gonna suck dick, but she might have a lazy eye if you change. Okay, all right. You understand? Yeah, pay a little bit more.
Hey, whatever. Never mind. Some of the best things are said unsaid.
No, off mic.
Yeah.
But nah, man, I think it's a good show. I love the casting piece. Like, it's great. The only issue that I have is like, I mean, and this is an issue with a lot of TV shows. Like, you can't have like this big ass family and everybody looks different. Like, who the fuck is Carlton's dad? Like, is it the baby?
That's what I mean.
Like, yo, Carlton don't look like none of the other people in the house.
So
bro.
you never seen like I got homies that's the brother is 2 dark skinned brothers, and one brother is light skinned, the sister's light skinned, and the other one is like brown skinned. So it's like
Dog,
it can happen, bro.
foreheads are hereditary. We can look different, dog, but I don't know, man. They gotta redo that cast.
Nah, look, I'm not gonna front. My homie, nah, it happens, bro. I ain't even gonna put your name out there, but I think his mom was cheating.
All I'm gonna say is, like, y'all go ahead and reach out to us. Y'all can call our free number. It's 281-330-8004. And tell Control about himself.
Goof ass. That shit gonna be canceled.
Nah, I give it 3 seasons. I think the second season is gonna have a pretty decent drop off, Because I mean, the cliffhanger was Will hanging out by the Hollywood sign talking about going back to Philly and shit. So they got somewhere to pick up on the second season. I just don't know if they can gain the momentum with it not being funny. Like serious shows, unless it's like Billions or like what's a non-funny serious black show that lasts for like generations?
A serious black show?
Like it's somewhat serious. Comedy is the last tier of it. Like
an
It's
all
like a
black
drama.
show?
Like a drama.
Like
It's a
Lovecraft
drama.
Country is the only one I could actually think of.
Lovecraft Country was action though.
No, not it was a drama first.
And the niggas had magic and shit. It was like Nigga Potter.
But it's drama. Like drama is the forefront. Action is the.
Don't say any word on here.
I mean, I didn't.
This hold on, goddamn it! I'm getting on my soapbox. I'm pretty sure the people that's telling us that we can't monetize our videos aren't black, and they just mad when this nigger can say nigger. Yes, I can say nigger, and I can be on camera saying it because I'm black. I'm black. So advertisers, if you don't want to give us an ad because a black person who has the right to say nigger is saying nigger,
This is DJ speaking only.
suck my dick.
And monetizing and loss.
There's a lot of aggression.
Nah, man, they gonna be alright, bro.
Utilize that shit with your lotion tonight.
So, yeah. Since you're on your tangent, if you mix a Negro and a Creole, what do you get?
A nigga.
You mix that Negro with that Creole, get this something.
Texas, Bama.
Yeah, that's that Beyonce song.
Why are you so excited to like quote Beyonce lyrics? This nigga, you just see this nigga. You just
twerking in the corner.
Nah, this nigga like,
Stop twerking, nigga. Sit down.
What?
Why is he still twerking?
What
Bro?
are you
Sit the
talking
fuck
about?
down.
Hey, my eyes is closed. Come on.
Y'all tripping, bro.
I ain't got nothing.
We talked about doing Black Card Vote, bro.
I know, but like, your excitement for that shit was top tier.
I'm dead like
Nah, this nigga was too excited, like he was in front row.
What else we got, man?
all right, so the actual final topic that we had today is her bio said toxic men only.
Interesting.
Hold on, why you got something to say about this? You married, son. What you looking at bios for?
I'm not looking at bios. I saw it on Reddit and I was like, that's what the girls are into nowadays.
Okay.
He told me he was gonna come up with that excuse, but he actually was looking at her bio for real.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, shit. Sometimes you gotta stay in shape too, right? You gotta know what's going on in these dating worlds, just in case I ever mistakenly become single. Not saying I want to; it'll never happen. But
Yo, this nigga has lost his mind.
I just want to know. Nah, I'm joking, but I do want to know what's going on in the streets, man. With this whole like, I've seen it a lot. Like the niggas be saying, like, "Yo, the girl say she want a toxic dude." What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't
So literally saying she wants somebody to talk to. So,
In her bio, in the girl's bio on the Reddit question, it was like he literally screenshot like her bio, and she said she's only looking for toxic dudes.
I mean,
she got to be like in her early 20s, huh?
Yeah, more than likely.
but she's probably like capping for real. Like it's not really a real thing.
I don't know, bro. Some people seem like they get excited about like potentially having herpes. It's like Russian roulette. Like,
Oh, no.
I don't know what's gonna happen. Have some raw sex. Question, y'all are single, bro, and I got a question. Y'all still want condoms? Like I'm married, I don't have to do that. But do y'all still do that? Because anytime I go on the condom aisle, it's like always packed.
This nigga tweaking. No, you go to Costco. There you go. But
Too expensive.
nah, you gotta get that 200 pack. But I mean, like, if I don't know her for real, yeah, like definitely. But if I've been following that motherfucker for the past year or more, nah.
Like, why do you wear condoms though? Because no one cares about AIDS anymore. Because I
Who?
mean, the way the people be dancing.
Where did you even get that from?
Bruh, like, hold on, we not gonna count. Like,
Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, look. Before you was married, was you wearing a rubber every time?
Yeah,
Every time?
yeah,
Every time.
every time.
This bitch ass nigga, he gonna
I was
sit me
scared of
on the line.
AIDS. I grew up in the generation in which AIDS is still something that terrifies me.
So wait. You mean to tell me every time
Mm-hmm.
you had rubber on you?
Yes, most definitely. I wasn't one of those people that like carried condoms in my wallet because I always thought that was weird, and I thought it would affect the effectiveness of it. Like you fucking just put it on your dick and it just break away,
This nigga.
turn into dust.
That shit disintegrated. I mean, so you know, I'm talking about like people who you like actively with, like consistent with. You always wear rubber with them.
Bro, you ever had a kid? You know how scary those are? I was in the post office the other day and I seen this woman that had a child, like he's a small kid. And he's, I was like, oh God, I don't miss that. Bitch, control your child.
She working on that shit right now.
Oh no.
Nah, but okay, maybe I'm the only one that's gonna really be real on this motherfucker. Like, if I'm fucking with you and it's really real, I'm in that bitch naked here. I'm not gonna lie.
Dog,
like I'm fucking you face to face. Take that rubber off. Fuck that hoe. Meat to meat.
This is, I guess, bro. Like I understand the repercussions of doing this shit with the wrong one, though.
We ain't talking about the wrong one.
Because I pay child support, and so with child
that's
support,
because you fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. It's all good, bro. Until the kids come up.
The left side of that pussy made me stay in there. Nigga says knees got weak.
Hey. You don't know real hurt until that money coming out your check. It's like, I don't even like this person. And then at some point you just think of it as a bill. Mortgage came out. Light bill.
I was question on that is like, it depends. You know what I'm saying? It depends.
Yeah, it's just circumstantial. You know what I mean? Like if you
case by case scenario. Yeah.
Like, do y'all like go through this thing, like when she goes to the bathroom, you kind of just go through her drawers looking for birth control, like, I'm good. Or do y'all just or do y'all just be like, I'll just get up Plan B in the morning?
Exactly. Exactly.
No, that's too strong. We gotta have a conversation before, like, I'll take that one off. It's a conversation.
Wait, so it's on and then you take it off?
Yeah, for most times.
That is nigga, you are a wild nigga. Like, you just like...
No, not
said round one, I got the condom on. Round two?
Wait.
No, I'm not living like
you take it off and you slap in her with it.
No, not her. I'll take it off and put on her back. Bitch. Wipe my dick off with her son coat.
Like, what is that? That's just my sock.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna wipe my dick off with her son coat.
Oh, so...
And take his piggy bank.
So if there is no conversation had, are you just actually having naked sex?
No, like I said, it depends on the person. Like if you actively have like some sense of relationship with this person, like you know what I mean. Like if you know this person,
all right. So
time,
let's say it's a chick you've been dating for like 3 months, right? Y'all, she cool and shit, but she like take that rub off. I'm not taking no birth control because some people there's a fetish. There's a fetish.
Oh, like nutting me.
Yeah, there's a.
I ain't gonna, okay, look, I can't say her name, but if if said that, what you saying?
No.
You lying ass bitch. This nigga lying.
Let me pull up this pay stub, this child support coming out.
I ain't know. You already no, because you gonna take her to get a smoothie in the morning, and you gonna put that Plan B in there.
It's crunchy. You know, this is more chalky than normal. Like.
But look, if all else fails, take it to Six Flags. You know what I'm saying? So, shit.
We are here at this podcast for women's productive rights.
No, for sure.
Ladies, it's your choice. Do with it what you must. We do not care.
So, a topic we did not get to on the last episode. We can talk about it now.
Okay.
So, wait.
You gotta refresh my memory. What's up?
At all, I'm just like, fuck it, we're here.
Yeah, I'm like, alright, cool.
We're gonna pod today, niggas.
This nigga can be talking about albino bitches. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
So, the one that we got to is what do you do if you want the other friend?
Oh yeah, this is one topic that I brought up.
Yeah, we didn't get to it last week.
I'm gonna go last.
What happens if you want to be?
Let me go to my notes. So I didn't plug my laptop up.
So the first thing that you do, you have to set up the situation, right? You got to start asking stupid questions like, "Hey, when is such and such coming back around? We should all hang out together."
No, I guess the scenario is
have you ever
like you chilling with the chick, right? And then you go to a function.
No, not that.
Paint the picture, bro.
Let's say
how you meet the other friend.
Okay, no, look. So let's say you're actively getting to know someone, right? And you may have been on like maybe 3 or 4 dates with them, and you know you like them. Feelings have not actually grown at that point. So you to a point where you're like, all right, cool, we can go out, and you may mingle with their friends and some of their family members, right? Maybe not, but you definitely gonna meet with a friend or two,
right?
So you meet the friend, you're like, okay, cool, you have a conversation. her conversation is a little bit better. So it just depends on the circumstance. So if you out and you meet the friend,
Mm-hmm.
and
How do you know you want the friend though?
I'm not saying you know you want them, but like let's say the friend is more attractive. Let's say the friend has better conversation. Let's say the friend and you all, you might mesh with them a lot better than the person that you're actually getting to know the date, right? So
Okay.
what do you do with that circumstance? Do you just forget about it? I think you should forget about it. I think you should just forget about it.
That's a tough situation, bro. Cause for one, what happens if you shoot your shot and the other guy's like, ugh? Gross.
No, I'm not saying
what
shoot your shot though. I'm just asking the question like what.
Oh no, fuck it. We
you know
go deep dive into this one. Like, what if Shorty, if she likes you, y'all should have a conversation on how y'all gonna exit the friend. Because ain't no way y'all gonna keep this throuple going. This shit is over with. Like, her friend is out of the picture at this point. I mean, the one that you're dating is out of the picture at this point.
Okay, I have a more pointed question. Let's say you're nigga, all right?
Uh-huh.
I bet. Let's say me and you. Let's say before you got married, it was somebody you was fucking with, not really seriously, right? And you know she doing dicks. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know
I know an exact woman. Yeah.
It's definitely community design, right?
Right.
Yes, we know exactly what we're talking about. So, would you feel away? Would you be in your feelings if I crack?
It depends on how I feel about it. I ain't gonna lie.
You know,
I'm
yours.
possessive. I'm possessive.
Over community pussy?
Very much so. I'll explain. There was this one person that all three of us mutually know. Shout out to my guy, man. He has a detailing business.
That's an asshole right there.
So I mean, I knew that the young lady was promiscuous. You know what I'm saying? I heard some stories from like people. People was telling me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yo,
Goggles.
yeah. But I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? My dick and my heart are connected. They're connected.
Tinder.
There's no way to use one without the other. So if I'm hitting consistently, then I'm probably gonna catch feelings. And if you smash knowing that I know that she's a hoe, I'm gonna feel away, but I'm gonna be like, I should have known. But she's a hoe. But I should have known.
Bro, the type of nigga that asks a bitch for a hug. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you doing too much, bro.
Where's my hug, whore?
Like, go.
Get all closer. I should sound like my friends. But nah, man, all seriousness aside though, like, it really depends on the scenario, bro. Because everybody got they past and their situation. That's why I'm a keen believer in, like, women. Dudes, we're the same way, but we don't have like such backlash. But women, you can't restart your vagina in the same city. You have to move. So if you didn't hold it out in New Orleans or Lafayette and you moved to Baton Rouge, come on, baby, we can be together. Because I don't know none of them niggas that you done did. And it's fine.
Nah, yeah, it's that your wholeness can somewhat be deleted.
Yeah.
As long as I don't know them niggas.
Yeah, Control Alt, delete. And
You know
it's
what I'm
done.
saying? Like,
I don't know these guys.
I don't give a fuck if we in the same room. I don't know
You
them
don't want to be walking down the street and somebody pull up and like,
We flipped her. Funny story that happened. MGK concert, 2012 or something like that. I was like, damn, man. I thought I was gonna get shot. I legit thought my life was over that day. Like, they literally whipped the car up on the side of the road and was like rolling windows down. We flipped her. Okay.
What you gotta do is you gotta fuck her sister at that point. You gotta
You ever seen her sister? No.
But like, what do y'all do with the friend? Like, what y'all gonna do?
So I guess the question is like, say for instance, like you met a chick, you know what I'm saying, like anywhere, it don't matter where you met at, and you go to a function where you meet her close friends, and now like say for instance like you go to a wedding rehearsal, usually this type of stuff that happens.
Yeah. Where you gotta get to learn, get to know people. And stuff like
so it's like they got a dinner and stuff. So one friend's about to get married, and you go to the dinner that they have and whatnot. And all of a sudden you meet one of the other friends and like y'all talking, she cute, you know what I'm saying? y'all talking it up and you vibing and everything. Because they say these days we about vibing and stuff. So at that point,
I mean, in that situation, I mean, it depends on the seriousness it is with your girl. Like, cause
That's not your girl.
no, I mean, like, if you saying like the girl that you're talking to currently isn't your girl, but y'all just dating.
Y'all just dating. That's the circumstance.
Oh
You
yeah.
are not in a relationship with this person.
Oh
You're just,
well,
you're
yeah.
actively getting to know.
Yeah, pursue that situation because I mean, you might
Pursue
miss
a
out.
friend. Pursue a
Yeah,
friend.
yeah, don't miss out on your
Well,
soulmate for some chick you just gonna smash. Like,
Yeah, bro. But it ain't
I
just
love you,
smashing
but your
for you.
sister is for me.
It ain't just smashing for bro. He said he loves every woman he put his dick in.
he did say that. But he's married now, so he don't matter.
Nah, he loved all them bitches.
So I mean,
In
In
some
some
way,
way,
this
shape, or
nigga
form.
is weird.
in some way, shape, or form, we learn because we learn something from every single woman that we
I
date.
don't love every woman I put my dick in.
I love what I learned from them.
heart beat.
What he said? This nigga said a small part of me is with all of them. Come on, bro. This shit is wild.
Excuse me.
But no, I think in that specific scenario, what you do is you see what happens, man. Life is entirely too short to not pursue somebody. Like, especially if you're single, like, and it's a clear, like, definitive, I'm single, you're single, we just enjoy each other's company, but at any point in time, if my forever situation were to come around, I'm going after it, then yeah, go after it.
I mean, that's why I always grew up with the notion that, like, you know, the title of, like, boyfriend, girlfriend, and whatnot, it's really,
Or even marriage.
like, it's like,
Maybe I shouldn't say
think
that.
about it, it's a title of convenience. You know what I'm saying? At any time, you can change your mind about that, and the other person may not know. Like, oh, yeah, this is my girlfriend. They're like, I just work my nerve. I'm about to go ahead and move on. So it's
That
like,
is no,
But I mean, but also that's probably troublesome because if you don't have anything that ties you down in one location, you're gonna be moving about your whole fucking life. So you gotta have something that steers you and that keeps you in the correct space. So I mean, yes, the title can keep people in a slightly ambiguous circumstance, but I mean, if you figure out that you really want this person, you're gonna work for it.
yeah.
But
and that's real. That's real, bro. Like, I feel like people don't take the title piece, like you said, serious enough.
yeah,
Because people are so disposable now. Like,
Mhm.
we all know some folks that have been in like 7 relationships just this year, and it's more or less flings.
well, it's a lot of women who use relationships to get their hoe out. Like they don't feel comfortable looking at themselves in the mirror. They don't feel comfortable looking at themselves in the mirror, knowing like, damn, I just ate 3 dicks like glizzies. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they gotta like say like, oh well, I was in a relationship with this nigga. That shit lasted a month each.
And a part of that too is all us as men, and also the societal issues that women have to face. Because if we fuck 3 chicks in a day, we the man. If a woman fucks 3
No, that shit's
guys in a
nasty.
day,
That shit's nasty.
yeah.
Still.
I mean,
It's
that's
nasty still.
yeah. I mean, but I'm saying how society would look at us if we said that, right? They would be like, "Yo, you are the man," and they would look at the woman like, "Yo,
But I mean, but like
you have AIDS."
no, but like it's something more taboo because something is actually going inside of you. So you got 3 different things that you know what I'm saying. Like if you're the water, no problem. But if you're the cup and someone's filling you up, that's quite disgusting 3 times.
Yeah.
Fine guy, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean, it could be look the same on our side too, bro, because we sticking up, bro.
that's true.
It's just the
but
law
I'm
of
never
averages.
doing that.
Yeah, that's even in my single day. That was some wild shit. I wasn't intrigued in. 'Cause
Now,
you just asking
The
for
same
chlamydia. Look
week
at his
though,
face.
huh?
He got chlamydia. He's got
Yeah,
chlamydia face.
that nigga said I had to clap before.
No, I've never had STD.
Hit the applause button.
Never had STD.
This nigga turned the volume all.
And it's still going.
Yo. I had some wild college years, bro. I'll tell you that.
Everybody did.
Not 3 in one day wild, but
No, everybody did.
Like shot in your dick and the milk came out kind of
what?
wild. I was trying to see if you had chlamydia.
No.
Oh shit!
Right.
yo,
Did you have chlamydia?
like, no, bro.
no, but you know what's crazy? Like, I mean, talking about like relationship shit and just, I was discussing this about marriage. Like, I don't like the idea of owning someone, so I don't think I'll ever really like accept the idea of marriage in a Western civilization type of aspect. But I mean, I can have a contract with somebody, but you know,
Like a social contract?
nah, an actual contract with them. Like, you know what I'm saying? We get this shit behind it and make sure it's legal. But I mean, like,
So like a marriage license.
no. No.
I mean, I feel like
It's
I
a
feel like-
contract. You have different clauses that allow me to break that motherfucker at certain points.
you know, like common law marriage.
No, you talking like a
No,
marriage license.
I'm not. I'm talking about a contract, not a fucking marriage. No, I don't.
But-
Because look, I don't know no married. I don't know no one married, no one who is where it's like it's no smut on it.
Me?
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, your shit don't count. Your shit is in the first quarter. Talk to me 20 years from now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just.
Yeah, the first one's practice.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
We all say that.
But I mean, like, I hear you. It's just like, I think we accept certain societal norms as the actual template to be happy, and I don't, you know, I find marriage to be a relationship just with added titles, or heightened titles to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't actually have
tax
to.
benefits and
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, no, like if you look at marriage, it's in multiple ways you can.
So
do
I
it.
guess the question is like, is marriage a goal for you or no?
What you mean?
Like,
Is
You
that a
date
goal
with
for
the
me to?
intent- to be married?
Am I dating with the intent to get married?
Yeah.
I date with the sense of it means something to me. Like, I think you don't have to be married to take your partner seriously. You don't have to be married to
But what if
to
your partner
live
takes
happily.
wouldn't want to be married though?
I'm okay with that. I'm just saying from my point of view, I'm not like seeking a wife. You know what I'm saying? But if my partner is if that's something that is
they want.
I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like when it comes to marriage shit too, and this is why marriage.
So like saying, I'm not gonna pursue it, but I ain't gonna run away from it.
All right.
I'm not running away from it,
Indifferent.
but
Yeah, indifferent.
I'm indifferent to it. But it's because it's like Goldie, Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, like they've been in a committed relationship for like over 40 years, and they got married at like 57.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know what I mean? Like
They married now?
I think they got married like when they were like 60 something. They've been committed for like maybe 30, almost 40 years. Like,
But I think when it comes to
Children.
marriage though, like,
yeah, children grown as hell. And it's like, oh, might as well.
it's an added benefit that I can't really describe. Because when you with the right person, like I know the definition of being with the wrong person. I mean, y'all niggas know. But I know what it's like to be with the right person as well too. Because I feel like just like in your friendships, which I mean, ain't no license to say we friends and shit, but you know that certain obligations that you have of your friends, it's the same thing you say about your marriage.
Yeah.
Like your wife is gonna push you. And I ain't talking about like, you know how some people be on some bullshit like, oh, they gonna push your buttons, get on your nerves. No, nigga, they gonna push you to be a better person. Like in every aspect of the word better person, even in ways that you don't even fucking think about, right?
Yeah.
Like that's one of the beautiful things about being married, but I can also say that's one of the beautiful things about all in things that end in ship, relationship, friendship, all of that shit. Because we should all be focused on pushing each other and making each other better.
But would your relationship have that much actual importance to you if marriage was not there? Like if you take the fact that you are married out of the picture, do you feel like your partner and you would still have that same level of care and love for each other?
I feel like we would, but I also would feel like at some point in time, both of us would look at it like we're not taking this serious.
Well, okay. Consider this question: Do you believe that the idea of being fair and just and decent and right can exist without the identity of religion?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is possible that you can have love and affection and care to the same height and intensity as a marriage and not be married.
Yeah.
Right. So.
No, I don't mean like it's a thing for everybody, but I'm saying there are some positives that you don't realize are positive until you actually get into the shit. Like when you get married, it's this weird, like for a week after I got married, it was this weird sense of I was always
Which time?
the second time.
He's an ass.
The day after the first marriage.
No,
I just
actually,
knew I
it
made
wasn't
a mistake.
because of that. Because, like, you know, we had the COVID wedding. We
Oh,
had
yeah,
the
the real
wedding.
wedding. It was the
Oh,
COVID.
yeah,
the COVID wedding.
The COVID wedding.
So a day after the COVID wedding, right? there was this weird sense of super amounts of concern I had for my significant other. Like, I was like, damn, I need to always call and check on her. Make sure she's good. Make sure she's straight. Did you make it to work? Did you eat today? Shit like that.
Yeah.
Things that you don't necessarily think about before you're married, because it's kind of like you're keenly focused on you. Like, marriage forces you to think about the other person a lot more than what you normally do. Like, it's a lot, because you are both responsible for one another. And I'm not even talking about just like financially. I'm talking about like spiritually, emotionally, outside
I felt that way in a relationship though. Like, I can genuinely say that I felt that way. I don't even know if it was a relationship. It was, but you know what I mean? Like, I can look back on certain people and say like, I invested so much in me that when the shit ended, I didn't really know how to rebuild myself. You know what I mean? Like, I was more so, I invested so much time, energy, emotion, into a circumstance that, you know, that might not have actually had that much return in the moment, but you know, like, I can say that I know how to do it now. You know what I mean? So it just depends on the person, because some people can't kick their shit into gear until they're like, I mean, some people need, I ain't talking about you, I'm just saying like some people may need like a title for them to even start doing the things that are necessary for a relationship.
I do. I ain't gonna lie to you, I do. I 1,000% do. And the reason why I say I do, bruh, is because I don't take situations seriously unless I see that shit. Like, I can see a motherfucker putting in work and all that other shit, but just like at a job, right? I'm not about to come in and bust my ass and work for 60 hours and get the same exact pay and same exact title and bullshit. Nah, ho, elevate me. I'm ready to move up too.
This nigga said elevate me.
Elevate. I want to know what the fuck going on. Like, I feel like a lot of people think, oh, niggas don't care. We don't care. Nah, we care. I want to know. I ain't even talking about on some marriage shit. I want to know what the fuck we is and what we doing. Because remember, there was a very specific conversation.
I know.
Yeah, there was a specific conversation I had with the young lady. It was a couple dating flings before I had met my wife and shit, right? She was like, you know, I like vibing with no title, because shit is cool. You just a real cool guy. I enjoy it. You treat me different.
Do I know this person?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, I just want to keep things.
It's not to be like I know who it is. Like,
You do. And I'm sitting here like, you're like, so you ain't gonna talk to nobody else, right?
Oh, I know you're talking about now. I know you're talking about.
I said, yeah, I'm gonna talk to other people because we ain't dating, bitch.
That's not what he said. That's like the PG version of what he said.
That's the on-camera version. But no, for me, it's like
it feel like this. Chick said, if we stop smashing, you gonna smash other shit. He said, "Somebody, you're gonna smash other shit."
He didn't say smash.
I mean, it was somewhat along those lines. But that conversation I had before was along those lines, because I was on the phone one day with you. And the chick was like, you know, me, I was talking. I was like, hold on, it's my homie's calling. I said, what's good, bro? He's like, hey, what you on, bro? I'm like, I'm cooling with my girl. She was like, she's like, can you tell me hold for a second? I was like, okay. Me too. What's good? Don't tell nobody I'm your girl, because we not dating. I'm like, all right, bitch. All right.
Yeah, no, look. When they give you that energy and you give it right back to them, they don't know what to do with it. You gotta calm down, shorty. If you gonna walk through this door, like, tell me, because now I'm finna fuck clean over you. You know what I'm saying? We are not dating. What are you talking about? And where was you at? In that bitch's bedroom.
And I ain't even got that energy. I didn't have the time for it. I was like, man, look, I'm trying to get into a decent situation because I've been having a lot of fun. And this ain't my scene. This ain't really my, like, the inconsistencies and having to learn multiple people and shit like that. Like, I'm cool by myself, but I know that I want to be with somebody that's going to help me elevate on some shit.
Facts.
And you not that shorty. You up here, like, bro, I'm in my 20s. I don't want to be your whatever this is.
Sneaky link.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, what do I have to be a sneaky link for? I am single. I ain't got to do that. And from what I know, you're probably single. Like, bitch, relax. But
wait, so she followed up with that question, like asking, like,
Nah, she said some wild shit like, cause we had went out to this bar and shit, and her friend who was like super drunk was like, I don't like him. He got bad energy. And she was like, my friend was so right about you. You have bad energy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, shut up. Yeah, I'm like, it's bad. I'm like, what is bad energy?
Bad energy.
Yeah, low. She said I have low emotional intelligence.
Bitch, you can't walk a straight line. How the fuck you gonna tell me?
What does that even mean? Low emotional intelligence. You the one that don't know what you want. You know, been telling me you enjoy.
Bruh, do not tell a chick that.
Yeah, you don't know what you want. Like, don't. And the only reason why I said that was because you gonna tell me I got low emotional intelligence. Shorty, you don't know what you want. You say I want you. I enjoy what I'm doing with you, but I don't want to name it.
I mean, but also you don't need a title to have exclusivity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get that, but if there's a name for, I'm not about to get a dog and be like, you know what?
I'm gonna call it a cat.
I'm gonna call it a cat. That's a name for it. Like, get the fuck out of here, shorty.
I'm gonna think that Nickelodeon show Cat Dog.
And with that, guys, that is the time that we have for the bonus episode, guys. Y'all got anything to close this motherfucker out with?
Nah, bro. Shit. Stay tuned for the next episode. Bringing more content to you. Make sure you go to orleans.com. Hit them up. Get that discount, 10% off.
Yep. AGHY10. Use that promo code AGHY10. Ain't gonna hold you 10.
Yeah. So see you guys next week.
Alright guys, we're gonna see y'all next week, Sunday. What? I'm going to DC this week, so I'm gonna try. I heard there's a Harold's in DC.
No, don't try the Harold's in DC. Don't do that.
Why?
Get the mambo sauce.
Go to Stan's though.
Hey, look, I just want to say before we end, them niggas, them Chicago, look, them Chicago niggas did a big ass pivot when I was like, we just gonna get all the chicken and lay it out. It's like, nah, man, because you know we eating better. I'm willing to die for this nigga.
Go to Stan's, get the grilled chicken wings and whatnot, and get you a drink, bro. Stan's right, it's a couple blocks over from the Capitol, bro.
I'm gonna do it. We stand by that cat. Well,
I know.
We stand somewhere.
I know, like B wanted to give him a recommendation for an actual escort, but he realized that he was married, so he couldn't do that. But you know,
that's why he started beating on the table.
Yeah,
you can get some grilled chicken.
Some grilled chicken.
All right, so follow us on Instagram at Ain't Gonna Hold Your Pod. Follow us on Facebook, Ain't Gonna Hold Your Podcast. Follow us on YouTube. Like and subscribe, guys. Ain't Gonna Hold Your Podcast.
Hey, comment on the page, on the Facebook page. Like, we do read that.
We do.
Like that. So,
read it.
Any questions, any topics you guys want to talk about, go ahead and hit us up on that one. Hit up on the email as well, so stay tuned.
Ladies, also answer that question for us too. Nails on dudes. Answer. What do you think? Peace, y'all.